The United Kingdom has announced an additional £5 million in humanitarian aid for Sudan, responding to what UK officials called horrifying reports from the conflict-torn region of Darfur, particularly around El Fasher. This support comes amid escalating violence between the Sudanese Armed Forces and the Rapid Support Forces, RSF, a war that began in April 2023 and has created one of the largest humanitarian crises of the 21st century. Of the new funding, £2 million is allocated specifically to support survivors of sexual violence, recognizing the systematic use of rape as a weapon of war, with women and children bearing the brunt of the conflict. The remaining funds will go toward emergency food, medical care, and protection services, adding to the UK's broader commitment of around £120 million for Sudan this year. The UK cites mass executions, widespread killings, starvation, and siege-like conditions as reasons for the urgent support. Reports indicate that over 260,000 civilians, half of them children, were trapped in El Fasher, suffering from hunger, bombardment, and blocked humanitarian access. International agencies warn of famine-level conditions and severe displacement across Sudan, particularly in Darfur. British officials stressed that the crisis has been neglected globally and called for renewed international cooperation. However, while the aid package is vital, access challenges remain severe, with humanitarian workers struggling to reach civilians due to continued fighting and restrictions. The UK has acknowledged that delays in aid funding cycles and operational barriers have also slowed response efforts. The new funding signals diplomatic pressure on parties involved in the conflict, emphasizing civilian protection, accountability for war crimes, and urgent need for humanitarian corridors. Still, aid alone cannot resolve Sudan's crisis. A political solution and ceasefire are essential to stop atrocities and allow sustained humanitarian access. In summary, the UK's £5 million emergency package, including targeted support for survivors of sexual violence, highlights the grave situation in Sudan, marked by mass violence, famine-like conditions, and the suffering of women and children. It underscores a growing global call to act before the humanitarian disaster deepens further. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Tap the bell icon so you never miss an update. Your support means the world. See you in the next one.